Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Anime King 3 and I'm back with part 2 of What If Kaguya created Naruto to replace her sons. Remember to get this one too, 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends in your social media platform, and don't forget to go ahead and check out the brand new series over on Anime King. What if Naruto had the light and shadow release Kekigenkai? And enjoy that guys. And if you're new, yes I indeed have 4 more channels. Anime King, Anime King 2, Anime Symbol, Anime Prince. If you want your what ifs to be done by me, either be the text or written what ifs, just go ahead and comment on any of the latest posts and I'll jot them down for future use. So without further ado or wasting more time, how about we jump right into this brand new episode? Let us begin now guys. So the last part that we left off, Kaguya became powerful as she gave birth to her 2 sons. Yet the power was corrupting her. The power made her paranoid. It made her concerned, it made her afraid of everything. Her fellow Otsutsuki is coming for her sons, fighting off against her. Even now Hagoromo was being mistrusting, asking questions that he did not deserve to know the answer for. And she was angered by it all. Yes, she was. So she decided to create something that would never betray her. She'd been to many other planets. She's seen many other things. She brought back so much DNA as she infused it with a god tree, with her own essence. The essence of her sons, the part that was fully Otsutsuki, the essence of human life. She molded something into existence. Despite his mother's warning, Hagoromo was curious. When he met someone, he called himself the Protector, a child that had similar features to them. Their mother was not pleased when she returned, but the young boy was loyal, without a doubt, willing to do whatever his mother says, willing to do whatever she desires. After some time, she finally allowed him to go outside, where he chose a name for himself. He wanted to be named Maelstrom, but he chose something else similar. Naruto Otsutsuki. Him and his siblings started to be raised together. They fought, they trained, they spar. But they did not know the full extent of his strength, not one bit. Until the night they traveled towards a festival near the mountainside. Upon arriving there, Naruto saw the atrocity of mankind. A man was trying to force himself on a young woman. In doing so, Naruto take charge of the situation, realizing that their mother should put more control on these people. It was Hagoromo that stopped him as Naruto attacked, eviscerated a mountain, just like that. Their mother was the leader of this place. She ruled this entire world. They were confined to this mountain, but everything was their mother's. When they returned, Naruto told her what he think, and it made her proud, as he saw humanity for what they truly were. That is when she decided to take him with her, to explore the world, to show him her control. Hamura and Hagoromo came across the great Toad, just a youngling right there, where he told them the truth, where they were able to see. It was someone that Hagoromo had loved. Well, he said he loved humanity, but this girl was someone that he cared for. learning of the divine tree. Their mother was gone and she wouldn't be back for some time, and Naruto would not be here to tell on them, so they started train, mostly Hagoromo though, focusing. As he started strengthening himself with Sage Mode, Hamura training to be prepared as well. However, even if they were able to take their mother down, how would they stop Naruto? He was too loyal. He would never go against their mother. Hagoromo already believed that Naruto knew everything. He just did not care for humanity. We then get to see Kaguya bringing Naruto towards a settlement of people that were trying to build a rebellion. Naruto arrived and eviscerated all of them without a second thought, making his mother so proud. So proud as she watched, knowing that he would never turn against her. Some time later, as many months went by, they finally returned. Hamura had to inform the Toad that rushed back towards Hagoromo. The problem was, how would they deal with Naruto? The Toad said they were working on something. They had something to stop him because they had been watching him. But it was time. As Hagoromo arrived, it was time. So yeah guys, basically as we left off, you guys can switch across the play check for yourself so to begin this new episode. The Toad had returned to warn them. The Toad had followed up, having been spying. Their mother had returned. Naruto had returned. Thus, after a final conversation, Hagoromo returned. He saw Naruto, their mother, behind sitting on her throne. He approached. His first question, "Where's Hamura?" But Naruto did not answer. "What are you doing? Why? The secrets. What have you been conspiring?" said Naruto. "Where is Hamura?" Hagoromo said. Naruto opened his mouth. "Enough." Kaguya said. "We will simply force the answer out of him." Naruto went quiet as Hamura leaped over Naruto's head. Hagoromo was shocked. "What have you done?" he said. Naruto looked away. As Kaguya spoke, "I brought you two in this world, and you dare conspire against me." Hagoromo was forced with no other choice. As his hand electrified, Naruto stiffened. Shocked, would he really make that choice? Then simply give in and tell them the truth? Naruto's eyes went wide. His eyes went wide as something started to leak from them. As Hagoromo cried, his eyes changed. His brother, broken from their mother's spell. While he cried normally, Naruto was crying, tears of blood. His back turned to his mother. As much as he despised what humanity was, he loved his brothers. However, Hagoromo decided to make a tough choice, without a second thought. What would help him and aid him? In case he was low, in case he was weakened, he gave the sealing tag to his brother, reviving him. The violent amount of nature energy stitching the wound immediately. Kaguya did not move. "Take them down," she said to Naruto, no hesitation in her tone. Naruto stepped forward, unclipping his cloak, throwing it to the side. As he stepped towards them, "You don't have to do this," Hamura said. "Mother word is law," said Naruto. "You too. Just fall in line. If you renounce any action against her, I'm sure I can convince her to spare you both." "I can't do that," Hagoromo said. "Mother is not the same anymore. But you don't see that, or you don't care. Humanity, they don't deserve this. The world don't deserve to be slave. So what do they deserve? To follow their instinct? To follow that gluttony of anger, rage inside of them? Do you wish to see humanity destroy themselves in a matter of years? You think you can control the side of them that is weak, that is pathetic? The only reason why humanity still lives, the only reason why the entire world is not at war is because Mother stands at the top keeping all of them in check. No, I refuse to believe that. Humanity can connect through one another. Together, there is hope. Together, free will. I believe humanity would survive. You're wrong, said Naruto, and I won't allow you. Naruto said, standing proudly there. Hamura lowered his head, knowing that neither will back down, but he's seen the atrocities as well. But Naruto refused to listen. You've known this, haven't you? For the longest time now. Hagoromo said, yes. And I do not care because unlike someone else, I put family above everything else. Well then, I guess we have no other choice. Hagoromo said, I will have to stop you both. Naruto lowered his head. Seems you've forgotten that I am your better, said Naruto. I love you both, but I will protect Mother no matter what. They move. Hamura and Hagoromo, their stride cleaving through the air, but Naruto appeared between them and blocked the both of them while looking forward. His hand lashed out and grabbed theirs as he spun. He launched them away. First it was Hamura. Hamura raised his hand, but Naruto ducked and slipped behind him. He sent him through the wall. Hagoromo released a violent surge of electricity. Naruto knocked it away like it was nothing, thrusting his own hand forward. His electricity was coursing with wind, creating a violent tsunami of energy tearing through the sky. Hagoromo expanded his hand. He controlled the energy and forced it into a tiny spectrum in front of him. He then amplified it and launched it back towards Naruto, showing his mastery over chakra. However, Naruto kicked it into the sky, where it exploded, a violent shockwave spreading all over. Hagoromo watches Hamura pull himself out of the wall. They both attack. Kaguya sat there watching, remembering their spars. They were strong, the both of them, but she created Naruto to be perfect, a combination of everything, and neither of them truly knew what he could do. Neither of them knew the full power at his disposal, and they were going to see a taste of it. Both Hagoromo and Hamura were sent into the ground, crushed under their own weight. As Naruto stood there, Kaguya could see that he wasn't trying to stop them. He was trying to give them an option. Naruto, she said, I told you what you must do if they regress. I want my power back, she said. Hearing her words, Naruto stepped forward. Wait, Hagoromo said. He looked at Naruto as he picked himself up, his body healing as he did. Perhaps you are right. Naruto smiled when he heard that. Hamura was shocked, confused. I don't want to kill you. Even now as we fight, I can't use my full power against you. You're my brother. I don't want you to die. Kaguya narrowed her eyes towards Hagoromo. Naruto was happy. His love for his brothers blinding him. As Hamura saw it, Hagoromo stepped forward. Don't! Kaguya shouted at Naruto, but it was too late. Hagoromo grabbed Naruto's hand, gripping it tightly. Naruto's eyes went wide as something slipped into his hand. He released a gut-wrenching scream, Violent energies exploding out of him, so much so that Hamura had to jump away. Even Kaguya had to take to the skies. The entire mountain was leveled, wiped away, the house eviscerated. Hagoromo in the center of it all was not harmed. The energy had exploded around him, and the connection to the seal also prevent his death. The mountain was blown apart. Naruto stood there, his body weak, empty, his eyes empty. He collapsed face first on the ground. He wasn't dead. From what Hagoromo had learned, he wasn't sure if Naruto could be killed. He knew it. Just from fighting Naruto for a couple of minutes, he knew. Even if they were able to defeat him somehow, and that's a big if, they would be too weak to even raise a finger to their mother. Thus, he did what he had to do. Flashback. Before you go, this is it. The toad. He handed Hagoromo something. What is it? As I said to you before, we've been monitoring your brother. There's a reason that we seek the both of you out when he was gone. Your brother is unlike anything I've ever seen. The both of you have similar power as your mother. Power to rival her, power to stop her, but him, he's mixed with something vile. Something terrifying. The very thought of him chilled me to my very core. I'm not sure what he is. Mother, she kept everything about him a secret until he was close to us in age when we were just children. I'm not sure that he was born the natural way. I believe that your mother created him. From what we told were able to feel. However, there is a side effect of all of this. Something your mother never planned for, because I believe it is against her as well. Nature energy. The main attribute to defeat your mother, but it isn't only that. The source of your mother's power is against nature. But what she created, your brother is an abomination. Hagoromo was angered by those words, but he kept his emotion in check. He still cared for his brother. Yes, he did. And I believe that, with enough nature energy, it should be able to stop him. Not kill, but enough to weaken him. I am not sure what he is, if he can be killed. But given the time, are you sure this will be enough? My boy, we've been gathering this amount for years now. I've told you. I've kept eyes on all of you, especially your brother. This seal will go into him. That is the only way. But the thing is, you need to hold on to him, at least for a few seconds, to allow it to bypass the cells that currently make him up. Once it is inside, it will erupt. The amount of nature energy will collide with whatever he truly is. The force should be enough to weaken him so that you can stop him. So that he will not get in the way while you and your brother handle your mother. This is a long shot. There are so many unknowns about him, but this is the only way I believe that you will be able to stop him. Because if it comes down to a fight, you and your brother will severely lose. And even if you do somehow, your mother will simply crush you too, because you will be weak to stop him. That is what we felt from your brother. His power is unnatural. And unnatural, clashing against sage energy. In terms of the place that you and your brother are now, you won't be able to stop Naruto. I still have to try. Because this can kill him. You don't know the ramification of everything. The toad looked down. It is a chance you have to take. A chance you must make if you're going to save humanity. That is when the toad arrived. They had to move now. Back to the original time. Kaguya descended. As Naruto was on the ground unconscious, She was angry. She loved Naruto. Her rage exploded. The Ten Tails, the God Tree, merged into a beast known as the Ten Tails. To protect Kaguya's will, to protect its power. You dare do that to your brother. Once I'm done with you too, you will know suffering more than you know anything in your life. You two traitors, she said, looking at them with disdain and anger. Her love for Naruto had won out. She lashed out against them with all the fury in the world. Their battle went on for days, and Naruto slept, and he slept. His body was recovering, but the toads saw that. Massive toads arrived, followed by the young one. Well, he was smaller, but they were large. They picked him up, and they teleported back to their realm. Bind him now! Naruto was unconscious, yet his body was affecting the very nature of this place. Powerful chains coated with nature energy, they wrapped him up. Due to how weak he is, they should be able to hold him and keep him unconscious. They kept on coursing him with nature energy. Multiple toads surrounding him, gathering, pumping. They kept on shifting out, moving out constantly, in order to keep him restrained as the fight went on for days. The world wept destruction and chaos. The Ten Tails broke apart and created armies. Violence, destruction, death and suffering all around. Through it all, Naruto slept. In his dreams, he saw his brother betraying him over and over and over again. If Naruto was cautious, if Naruto would have taken a second look, he would have seen it, but he loved his brother too much. Hearing that he was giving up, Naruto was ready to accept him without a doubt, but in return he was betrayed. Locked away, the chakra spreading far. Kaguya's love for her son was pushing her beyond her limits, but Hamura and Hagoromo, they evolved. Rinnegan, Tensegan, they clashed against the monster. Hagoromo partially sealed the Ten Tails. In her final moments, Kaguya cursed as those hands rested on her. The ultimate seal to lock her away. Her body was bound by stone. Naruto, she thought to herself. That was her final thought, but it was not her final action. A black ooze fell from her sleeve, dripping beyond the rocks, falling to the crevice and blending in, melting through the stones. Another part of herself, to bring her back, to find her son, another brother in a way. When the match came to an end, both brothers collapsed on the ground, exhausted and weakened. The Ten Tails, no longer a threat, their mother sealed into the moon. Yes, the moon that will hover over them all. They collapse. Hamura questioned, though, what about Naruto? Damn it. They move as the toads brought them back to the land of the toads. Gamamaru brought them to the location where Naruto was. Their heart ached as they saw it. Naruto was bound, restrained. His body still so weak due to the constant flow of nature energy. He was truly an abomination, as much as they hate to say it. His very existence was the opposite of nature. There he lay, betrayed, bound. They questioned the two sons about sealing him away. However, Hagoromo spoke up. We can save him. What? Gamamaru said. Mother is gone now. Naruto has always been loyal to her, because he never saw the world without her eyes, without her hovering over him. Besides, I believe I have a way to keep him restrained using nature energy. It's gonna be bad, but it's the only way. With that, I believe that we can talk to him. I believe that we can convince him to join our side. The moment I said I give up, he did not hesitate to drop his guard. Completely. Because he still cares about us. He still loves us. We are brothers. I believe that we can save him. I do not believe this is a wise choice, Gamamaru said. I've already betrayed my brother before. He's not a threat right now. We will save him, he said, looking towards Hamura. Hamura gazed towards Naruto, feeling his heart break looking at him. Yes, we can save him, he said. The Toad was disappointed at the both of them making this great threat by not sealing him away. However, their love for him was greater than their love for their mother, and that was what was holding them back. And the Toads could not exactly force them, so that was bad. But this was a very, very bad idea. Time skip. Kaguya had found DNA from all over. But what truly put Naruto together was the essence of the God Tree, which was the 10 Tails. However, it was a binding agent of everything. And when the nature chakra came in contact with that, the seal, it didn't just explode, it went into Naruto's DNA, into his cells. And that is when it exploded, miniature bombs going off. Violent amount of nature energy erupting inside of him like a geyser. Finally, after so long, Naruto awakened, his hands bound, powerful chains, markings all over them. Strange things running into his body. He was weak, tired, yet the thought of what happened coursed through him with a vengeance unlike any other. He lifted his head to the ceiling. Hagoromo, he roared out. His roar shook the entire place, trembling everything apart. It was violent. It was terrible. Naruto noticed all of the safety guards, seals and bindings all over. He was too weak to break these chains. Not to mention it felt like something was sapping his energy whenever it recovered. It took some time for him to finally hear movement. As his brother approached, it was Hamura. He stepped forward, stepping into the light. How are you feeling? He said. Where's Hagoromo? Said Naruto. He's not here right now. A lot has happened since you were asleep. He felt it best that you remain asleep until we were able to deal with the ramification of the battle. The battle? Where's mother? Said Naruto. Hamura did not answer. Where is she? Said Naruto, shouting at him. We sealed her away. She's hovering in a satellite in the sky. The new moon, he said. Naruto eye twitch. Phew. Naruto lowered his head. She gave you life. She gave you power. And you betrayed her for these humans. Naruto banged his head into the ground. I should have killed you too the moment she told me. Naruto said. You don't mean that, Hamura said. We're nothing, said Naruto. You sealed my mother away. The one that gave me purpose. It was my job to protect her, and now you have me bound like I'm some kind of animal. For what? Mankind? Humanity? You better try your best to kill me. Or tell Hagoromo to do the same. We won't. Well, you better, because the moment I'm free, I'm gonna eradicate mankind. What? You heard me. Every last one of them. No survival. No second chances. I'm gonna kill each and every one of them and make you to watch. And I'm gonna strip you both of the gift that mother gave you and turn you into them. If you love mankind so much, I'll make you live your life as one. Alone in an empty, broken world. Naruto said, pulling at the chains. He was right. You are too angry. Hamura walked away. Don't you turn your back on me. Hamura! Hamura! Naruto screamed, but Hamura simply walked away, leaving Naruto there. Hours ticked on. Days, weeks, months. Naruto was tired. Hunger was never something that bothered Naruto. He only ate when he wanted to, if he liked the flavor of a food. Unlike the other two, no part of Naruto was truly human. He might have human essence, but that was not anything to do with the biology of human. He looked like one, except for his skin being paler than most humans, but his body processed things differently. Yes, he had genitalia, yes, he had all of that, but he did not need to go to the bathroom, as Naruto was more a living organism, combined together into, well, a structure of human form, more than anything else. Time skip. The cells sit under an old shrine. The roots twist along the cells. You can see the green energy humming along the chains. It keep him weak. It keep him restrained. It keep him locked up. Naruto lie there. He was fine physically, other than being weak, not malnourished. No need to drink, no need to eat. Whenever he moved, you could hear the chains rattle. It's been some time since he last saw Hamura, but finally, this time it was Hagoromo. As he stepped calmly, he was bringing a chair with him. He proceeded to place it a few feet away from Naruto. As he proceeded to sit down, no words were said, as Naruto did not look at him. His rage, burning heat and hateful inside of him. I have been to the edges of the map, Hagoromo says. Before, we were never allowed to explore the world, and I have to say, the wonders of this world is truly amazing. I have walked where the seas are thin, where the mountain holds secrets. I have met people who live like you never believe. I've learned from them. I've understand through them. I can give what I learned to others. This power that we have, chakra. My way of teaching through ninshu, the art of connecting us all. I will spread it across the world to bring true change. For the first time in a very long while, Naruto laughed. A small, bitter laugh. I see. You've gone mad, Naruto said. You think giving man power will change them. These pathetic human. You and Hamura, you are both pathetic as well. The moment you hand them the flame, they shall burn this world for sport. Humanity, they are a sickness that needs to be controlled, need to be proper remedied. Yet you just want to make them more stronger. How idiotic, how moronic can you be? They will bite the hand that feed them. That's a promise I can tell you. I was created by Mother to keep the sickness in line, and I shall do my job. Hagoromo gazed at his brother. You were made to protect. Mother made you to keep what she loves. But we are not the same as she was. The world is not sealed. People can learn. We can teach them to use chakra without becoming monsters. We can make them better. The chains rattle. Better, Naruto spat. You think man who never had fire would suddenly start to worship it? You think the blade will become a pillow because you tell it so? Even before, Mother told me tale about what mankind was. War, survival. It's only because of her that these festivals can remain. It's only because of her that mankind can walk free, because she keep them in line. And you want to ruin all of that. You selfish, stupid, idiotic moron! The more power you give them is the more you're giving them way to kill one another, to harm the so-called innocent ones that you want to protect. Because humanity is selfish just like you. They're wicked and stupid. I've seen many things, Hagoromo said, keeping his composure. I saw a boy help a stranger without getting anything in return. I saw a mother willing to sacrifice everything she has, including herself, to save a child. A child from her village, from wild animals. Yes, I've seen what fear make humanity do, but hope. I've also seen what hope make they do as well. Through ninshu, through teaching, we shall teach them how to understand, not how to fight. Hope. Naruto snarled. You speak of law while you carry that power inside of you. Naruto said. He was weak, but he could feel it. You will not give this world a seed to bloom. You will give it the seed to destroy itself. Eventually, I'll break these chains, and then I'm going to do something that make you regret what you did to Mother. I'll wipe the map away. I'll slaughter every single human. Me and Mother can find a different planet, somewhere else. I know a lot that you don't. Mother never trusted you. She created me to replace you both because she knew that you two were nothing but selfish, wicked persons that turn against the hand that feed you, the hand that brought you into this life. We shall find somewhere else because the moment I'm free, I will slaughter every single human. And then I'll strip that power away from you and turn you into what you love so much and force you to live like one on an empty, barren planet. No way of repopulation. Just nothing but alone. You and the other one that seek to betray me. Hagoromo tried to keep his composure, despite Naruto's words as he took a breath, his hand trembling. You sound like Mother. You sound afraid just like how she was. Afraid of the world changing. But we are not her. I do not want to hide what we have. I want to teach it, shape it, share it. That is why I travel. That is why I carry the 10 tails. I want to do more than keep a secret. I want to teach a world. Naruto grit his teeth as he pulled at the chains. Then kill me now, brother, because if you don't, you're going to regret everything. You will condemn the blood of everyone on this planet because you chose to spare me now. So go ahead. Kill me. Hagoromo looked down, remembering his past. Their times sparring, playing together. I could keep you here forever, locked away, bind here forever until everything. In the end, where you can see that humanity has become something great. I sealed away Mother, and I can bind you here. I've been working on the solution, how to make it permanent. I can throw the key away, and you will never leave. I can be cruel and wicked just like you. But I will not. Not yet. I will give you a chance, Hagoromo said. And the reason is because I know that the making can be changed. Mother created you for the sole purpose of protecting her and believing that humanity is a virus. But I shall stay. I will watch. I will teach you without breaking you. All I ask is for you to accept the world is not the shape that you think it is. That it can be molded. Accept that people can be taught that weakness is not a shame. They can learn how to overcome it. How to get past it. He went quiet after saying that, as Naruto did not respond to him. Time seemed to stretch between them. As Naruto finally speak, "You're pathetic," he said. "And I shall help you, brother. I will help you," Hagoromo said. As he proceeded to leave, leaving Naruto there, leaving the chair behind. Naruto sat there, watching him go. returning back to solitude. Minutes, hours, days, weeks, months. Hagoromo came by, telling him about his journey, also Hamura as well. Hagoromo had big plans, as he changed mankind, forever. The moment he did, Naruto felt it. He felt the sensation in the ear. He felt the power flowing through them. Naruto sat there in his cell, watching, hearing, observing, not doing anything really. Well, that is what it looked like on the outside, but on the inside, Naruto started to enter his own mind, enter the escape of his own body. Naruto was currently inside. He could see what the sage energy was doing to him. The problem was whenever he tried to communicate with it, whenever he tried to control it, it hurt him even more. It was the opposite of what he is. Naruto could not break it. He could not overpower it. Maybe he could if he was stronger. If he had all of his power, he would be able to outdo the sage energy and burn it out of his system, but his power was too weak. They kept his body weak for that purpose because they knew if his power was to return, he can simply get rid of the natural energy from outside of him, but he couldn't do it now. His mind then reflected on what his mother had told him, how she had made him, the DNAs of different worlds, the things inside of him, the things a part of him, different beings that she came across. She allowed him on their journey to accept himself, to learn his abilities. Naruto sat there in his mind and wondered something. He wondered if he could shut himself down, if he could strip his power away, not forever, but for a limited time. Enough time for the sage energy to not see him as an abomination, to not see him as a walking natural disaster. He questioned to himself if something like that was even possible. However, if he do that, he would be much more weak. He would have to hide until his power is restored, and then he can go on about his plan, if that was even possible. And yet, as Hamura and Hagoromo visit him once again, he decided to try it. He told them, he warned them, the moment he gets free, every single human will die. And he was not going to forget that. He will murder every single one of them. He will burn this world. He would take their power and free his mother. He will take everything that made them special. If they love humanity so much, fine, be humanity. As Naruto started to work it out in his mind, trying his best to see if he can do the impossible without stripping his power away forever, he still did not know the full potential of what he was. Even his mother said it herself. She wasn't sure exactly what she created, but whatever he truly is, he's powerful. He's great. He's everlasting. Naruto was going to live up to her words. "Don't you worry, mother," he said. "I shall free you." But guys, we end up so right here. If you want to see next part, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification stay posted. Don't forget to share this to all of your friends in your social media platform. All the links will be down in the description for the other channels, so go ahead, check them out and enjoy. So without further ado, or wasting more time, let's get the hell out of here. See you guys soon. Peace, guys.